Hey, you tourists. It's your boy Domination. This is back at the basic. Chunk of the deuce is how we do Texas, baby. Man, that is back. You know this it is. And today I want to talk about something. We're gonna talk about these. You know, if y'all don't know what's the situation that's going on, Ice Cube was upset about this. About you know, of the movie they was doing called Friday. That was made like 1995. Man, that was like ooh man, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. It's like, let's say like I will say at least 25 or no 20. It had to be 25 years ago. 25 years ago. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Like 29 years ago when this movie first came out. That was 29 years ago. It might be 30 years. When Craig and Smokey, it's one of my best favorite hood relatable hood mint characters. But here's the thing: what Q messed up at is you signing a contract with Warner Brother and blast them. Hey, it's business, brother. I mean, you should have did that when after Friday Got Next was passed. And besides that, they Warner Brothers, they in the other projects they're gonna do. I mean, who wants to see a hood movie in a worldwide world scale? Let's be for real. There's hoods everywhere. Let's look at the Warner Brothers, man. Warner Brothers, when they talk about Ice Cube, about Warner Brothers right here, let's look at this, man. You know, the Warner Brothers. Like he blasts Warner Brothers for something that look, Friday is a classic movie. It is a classic. It came out in 1995. And the movie was about Friday Craig Jones. Ice Cube have just got fired for stealing cardboard boxes. To make matters worse, rent is due. The hate is his overbearing girlfriend, J- J- July, and probably and July Parker, and his best friend Smokey, aka that played the character Chris Tucker, owe the local drug dealer money, and that's just all been a luncheon. Yeah, the movie came out in April 26, 1995. We went to the movie theaters and saw this. And directed is F. Gary Gray. F. Gary Gray, he directed. And it was a box office for 20.5 million USD. If you don't know what it stands for, it's United States dollars. That's what it means. Friday feature song. Yeah, but there's a controversy behind that. I'm gonna explain in a few minutes. The screenplay, Ice Cube and DJ Pool. Yep. And here's the problem. Did you know? I did not notice that, but people gonna be really surprised. People gonna be really surprised about this. Did you know that Ice Cube did not is the bright genius behind the idea? Did you know who's the bright genius behind that idea? Cypress Hill. They were behind this idea. So that explains a lot why the Cypress Hill have a beef with Q. It was not over just the hook. It was over the idea of a movie idea that came from the Cypress Hill, and they supposed to basically came up to Q to run the idea for they can make money off of to make money with this with them. So that could have been instead of Chris Tucker and Ice Cube playing Smokey and Craig, it should have been Send Dog and Be Real. That explains a lot why they put those essays there to try to make some money and then smoking weed with the angel dust. I mean, angel dust, whatever. It's not a weed, it's angel dust. Kind of like it, but it's an artificial, typical high weed. It's way more than weed, worse than that. But let's look at Friday. Friday is one of the best hood movies of all time. Now listen to this. Ice Cube claimed that Warner Bros. Refused to make more Fridays. Brother, you need to understand. Hood movies do not market worldwide scale. It doesn't. Let's be for real. They said it themselves. They knew this movie was never. They never thought this movie was never going to be a hit. They said it themselves. They never thought the movie was going to be a hit. And don't get me wrong, I understand. It was a classic. And it's very popular. And everybody wanted it. I wanted it so bad. If they can make another Coming to America, there's a possibility they can make it on this one. And they waited for 30 years to make Coming to America. And Coming to America, the first one, that came out in 19... I'm going to see what... Okay, instead of Coming to America, I can't wait till that comes out. Coming to America, I can't wait till this comes out. Coming to America. Coming to America. I can't wait till this movie came out. Okay, that's not what I'm looking... Okay, not it. Okay, let me find Coming to America, man. Coming to America is a classic movie. We've been watching hood movies for years. Coming to America came out 1988. 1988, Coming to America. And what that movie was about. The movie was about the President read African prince traveled to Queens, to New York, and going undercover to find a wife that he can respect for her intelligent and strong will. And who directed this? It was directed by John Landis. John Landis, who direct the movie Come to America. This is the same guy directed the movie called it's one of my favorite most scariest horror movies that ever done. It was Werewolf. It was Werewolf in Werewolf in London, the original. Basically, but wait a minute. They making another one? I didn't see that right there, but I didn't pay attention. I hope not, because that is a classic movie. It will never be the same as the original one. Now his son is going to do the movie. Max Landis. There's some beef between Eddie Murphy and John Landis. It had something to do that Eddie Murphy felt that, I don't know what they were beefing about. It was over something. Somebody explain this to me. Why John Landis and Eddie Murphy had problems? They didn't like each other. They did not like each other, even though they worked with each other before. And for some reason, Eddie Murphy stopped dealing with him. And there was actual legal court battles that he faced of these. He did a movie, of Twilight movie. It was a remake, and he was responsible for the part of the movie that died. It was people that joined the movie that actually got hurt, died, or injured, basically died. So they blame him for that, for the stunt of the helicopter stuff. So they blame him for that, supposed to be the safety. It was something, I forgot. And I think he settled for that. For some reason, Eddie Murphy did not like John Landis. And John Landis did not like Eddie Murphy. They got into it. They really did. And Michael Jackson would work with John Landis of the Thriller stuff. Somebody explain this to me. Give me the comment section. Let me know what that shit was all about. Because they don't tell why they didn't like each other. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling why. So, this movie came out in 1988. And June the 29th, 1988. So that was like, what? They waited for 40, 50 years to making this movie. Look, I give up Eddie Murphy. He's a classical, iconic actor. I give him that for the roles that he played and to be the person that he is. And that's good his daughter's doing it. I hope it's good. The especially like the first one, probably be better successful. It took 40 or 50 years to make another Coming to America. And it's crazy, I'm going to see it, though, when it comes out. For some reason, let's look at Warner Brothers, right? And look at the other projects, what they're going to do. Because they're going to have a new movie called Mortal Kombat that's coming out. Let me ask people a simple question. What movie you want to see? Mortal Kombat or another Last Friday movie? They'd rather see Mortal Kombat than they'd rather see a Mortal Kombat. I know these things. Let's be honest. Who wants to see a hood movie? I mean, let's be honest. It's not making a worldwide scale. What movie you know that is a hood movie become the number one box offices and all of America wants to see? What? Name me one. There's a lot of weed movies too. I saw movies like Half Baked by David Chappelle, and that was a good movie. Half Baked about a guy. His name was something. I forgot David Chappelle character was. He was a cleaning up janitor. So in order to help his best friend got out of jail for feeding the food of some kind of horse. Basically, he feed the horse of the food he shouldn't be. He shouldn't feed the. He shouldn't give the food for the horse, and basically the horse died. He went to jail for killing the horse, feeding the horse certain food he shouldn't be eating. So they had to bail him out of jail. But the only way they got to do it, they had to sell some weed to make up a man named Samson, even though it's a made up Jamaican name. Even though they make it a business arrangement with a rapper. I mean, you think about it. And then they did it with the real Samson was the guy they was actually to form and get the money from with the ladies and the girls. If you can't explain it, just it's been so long. Go see the movie and you'll see what I'm talking about. This movie is very classic. It's a classic movie. It's drama. Not Friday, but Half Baked. It's very comedy and comedy and family and you know, it's been so long. Just watch the movie Half Baked. You see what I'm talking about. It's a good movie. But I love the characters, man. My favorite character of this Friday movie, the Chris Tucker, Smokey. Man, he got the best line in this movie. It was so funny. It is so funny. Rest in peace to John Silverspoon and Tommy Tom List Jr. The one played Debo, and Regina King playing Dana Jones. It's so many. Rosanio Love, Big Worm, and DJ Pull Red. It's so many. It's so many. From Caitlin Park Lee, Miss Parker, and Tony Cox is Mr. Parker. It's so much classic movie, man. It's not even funny. But we will never see nothing like that ever again, man. We'll never see a movie like this ever again. Why do Ice Cube did not make this movie in 2000? I don't know, 2007 or 2007 or something. What after Friday Next was came out 2006. That should have been made right then and there. But I understand he didn't have the money for it. I saw Friday, the first one, it's a classic, and then Friday After Next, and then next Friday, I saw next Friday, I saw the first Friday, the first one. I saw the next Friday, the second, and Friday After Next. That was after that. When Friday After Next came out in 2002, that movie came out. I was still in high school at the time. I was at least 15 when I saw this movie. In 2000, I was at least 13. That movie should have been came out after Friday After Next in 2014. They could have released it right then and there. But they hold this movie for so long, and people got mad at Chris Tucker for keep the movie holding on for so long. But it really is the Warner Brothers doing this. But I hope that Ice Cube will learn his lesson, man. He should have never signed a contract. That was his biggest mistake. His other biggest mistake, he needed to start making better business with people. That's another thing, man. And so are the rest of them, because I believe they holding out the movie now because they have other projects, and then another thing you got to look at this as well. Who's going to replace Tom Thomas Lister Jr. and John Witherspoon to play Pops, and then and Thomas Lister Jr. who played Debo. Who's gonna play those two characters between Debo and Mr. Jones? Tell me that one. And Chris Tucker, like I said, you can't get mad at Chris Tucker. He got a family. So the movie he did called Rush Hour, that movie was made like 20 million, but it was more than just Friday. Friday made is what, like 2.7 million. That's a good money. But here's another thing. Did you know that the movie Rush Hour was a bigger hit? A lot of people got mad at Chris Tucker for that. And he didn't want to be known for that typical stereotype roles. I can understand that. Regardless how you feel about Chris Tucker, you can't get mad at the brother for that. You can't get mad at him. Because anybody else would have did the same. He got family to take care of. And a lot of, like, Rush Hour movie, even though it's very popular, but it's more than just the movie Friday. Did you know that movie worth a lot of money? I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Just hold on for a second. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking. Hey, we're back. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Look at the movie Rush Hour. Okay, you already see Rush Hour, but do you know how much that movie made? Rush Hour, the movie. That movie was made 244.4 million. Yeah, it's worth more than Friday. So you wonder why Chris Tucker took the deal. He figured if I could take this movie, Rush Hour, it would make me the biggest star that I could become. He didn't want to go back to the small screen. He wanted to make it at the big screen and become the huge, huge role to be the biggest star. And people might say, oh, he should have never done that, but you would have done it too. And it says the film successfully lead in 2 sequels, Rush Hour 2 and Rush Hour 3. They mad at Chris Tucker because of that. They figured you could do Rush Hour movies. How come you don't do the whole Friday series? The Friday sequels. Well, it's because he only paid like they paid Chris Tucker $5 million. $5 million instead of make 20 million. If they make 20 million, he would have still be in the whole Friday movie. Now they talking about it can be Ice Cube's son and Ice Cube who played Craig. It'd be Ice Cube's son, Craig O'Shea Jackson Jr. or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My Ice Cube's son, and who plays Smokey is going to be DC Young Fly. Man, they need to leave it for what it is, or make an anime, or go other project. If I was Cube, I'd go to other projects because he should have never signed a contract with them. This movie, Rush Hour, is the big movie. That movie came out September the 18th, before past my birthday. It came out 1990. 1990. I had to be at least at 12 years old seeing this film. 12 years old seeing this film. 12 years old, or basically 11 or something. Been so long. This movie made like 244.4 million in the budget for 33 and 35 million. It was hit worldwide. And who made this movie? Name is Brad Redditt. Brad Redditt. He directed that movie. He directed the movie Rush Hour. He was born in Miami, Florida. Miami Beach, Florida. That's where he's from. But his college is New York University. A director and producer. He started his career in 1987 present. From Rat Pack Entertainment, Rush Hour, Prison Break, and Red Dragon. He directed Red Dragon. I like that movie. That movie was good. Very controversial. But also he went arrested for sexual harassment and sexual assault and harassment claims. It was the Me Too movement and all this other stuff. It says here that accusing Red of sexual assaulted and harassment, as well as following the actress into a bathroom without invited and masturbate as another entered his trailer to deliver food. In the same month, actor Lillian Page accused Ratted of sexual harassment and then out, outgoing the 18-year-old Page as gay in 2006 in front of many unlock including Andy and Penquin, who later confirmed the story. I mean, it's messed up. You just have to be careful, man. And it also said a former fashion model coming forward ridiculous a incident involving Russell Simmons and rather back in 1991 when Russell recruited her to perform oral sex while Radbit wasn't present. I'm gonna say this, man. When you got money, you have to be careful when you do stuff like this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it like this: no man can force a woman to do anything if she allowed herself to let men do that to her. But if it does get a sexual harassment and this is serious, oh, best believe you're going to jail as a guy. So guys have to be very careful when they do that. And this is the guy direct Hercules with Rocky Johnson and Town has this Tom has this whatever that is. The Shooters series and I love New York. I love you and Rush Hour 3, the Exit, the Last Standing, and the Red Dragon, Rush Hour 2, the Family Man, and Lady Luck, and even shot the movie Money Talks. Money Talks. What happened to Mason Reese's? That was his first movie. But for some reason, people got mad at Chris Tucker because he did this movie. But let me ask you a question: if you do your own first small budget and small actual enrollment of film. And I understand this is what because Rush Friday was what made Chris Tucker a star to try to where he wanted to go. No, they got his first start of being an actor that he wasn't being a stand-up comedy stage. Let me say this: when you look at Friday, right? Friday only made like what 225 I mean 27.5 million 27.5 million dollars, but Rush Hour was what 244.4 million. What's more money's worth? Is it what made Chris Tucker the star of the what the biggest star he become when he did Rush Hour movie? But was it actually what made him to be the be the biggest name he trying to become when he did his movie Rush Hour movie? I mean Friday movie. And the feature song "Can I Get a What?" You know what I mean? Can I get a fuck you? You know? I don't know, man. I feel like this, man. I'm gonna leave it like this. I felt for Cube at the same time, man. I blame some of that Warner Brothers, but Warner Brothers got other projects they're gonna work on. They ain't gonna have time for last Friday movie. Friday should have been came out in 1990. I mean, Friday should have came. The last Friday movie should have came out in 2003 and 2004 or something, when all the cast was alive at that time. But what hold the movie, it was Warner Bros. And they should never hold this movie very long. And Cube, he did Bash Business Spew. And this movie came up the idea what made Friday what it is. It was Cypress Hill. And once I heard heard some YouTuber talk about this, and I was shocked. That explains why the Cypress Hill had a problem with Cube. Not only he took their hooks, he took the whole idea. What they came up with the idea with Friday, what a hip hop comedy when they got busted for smoking weed and layoff for stealing some cardboard boxes. But even then, it's hard to believe Cypress Hill came up with this idea. It's hard to believe. If it is, Then they said that when Cube squashed it, the beef after they diss him, he diss them and stuff. If you listen to the song "Throw Your Set in the Air," wave it like round, just don't care. That's Cypress Hill from the Temple of Doom third record. Cypress Hill, the third Temple of Doom. It's on there. And Ice Cube record Friday. Oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air. If you don't care, throw a neighborhood in the air. It does sound same similar. So it might it might seem it's convinced that Q probably did took one of their lyrics. I mean, took one of their hooks, and then also took B Real's "Wine" and the song from the Temple of Doom record. I'm gonna say it like this? I just hope Q learn a lesson, man. Please do some actual good business with people and don't try to do no bad business with people. This is what is so amazing to me. How you gonna get mad at Easy E and Jerry Heller doing bad business deals with you, but you turn around and did the same thing? I lost a lot of respect for Cube for doing that because he didn't want to pay Lisa Ray for exposing her breast what she actually did. So let me ask you, Justin, your question, man. Do you think that Ice Cube should release last Friday, and just go on and do it his own distribution, his own movie company, or did he just need to work on other projects? And then and waiting on Chris Tucker, like I don't think like Chris Tucker will tell you in a minute that he would never do the last Friday. But no matter what, Chris Tucker, I understand he changed his life, but that's what got him started. What made him the Chris Tucker that he is now, and I hope he understands that. But I get it. He don't want to be just known of a particular of an only role that people only should remember him by. He want to know from other roles that he done. So the last Friday stuff, it should have been made when John Silverspoon was around and Tommy Liston Jr. was around, and it's not the same without them. Not the Loud Pops. It's not the same. So what? Tell me what you think. Do you think Friday should be made and give what the fans what they want, or just working on other projects, man? All things will work out for Warner Bros. Cube and all the cast of Friday, but this movie will live on for many years, generation more to come. I guarantee you that. I'm gonna say it like this before I go, before I leave. You know I'm just bullshitting, and you know this, man. I'm just playing, but I'm gonna see y'all again some other time. And after this, I'm gonna upload a video game for y'all. It's like for from the God of War series. So I see y'all then. After I upload this, I'm gonna upload that. So I'm gonna see y'all some other time. So it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Base at Chuck of the Deuce out, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.